Welcome to this presentation on how to write the CIPD Level 5 questions for 5CO01 assessment for 2025-26. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided in comment sections or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write this question in this video. Kindly subscribe us to and message us on Evidence-Based Practice, EBP, refers to making decisions through the careful analysis of multiple sources of evidence rather than relying on intuition or tradition. In people practice, this includes organizational data such as turnover statistics, absenteeism records, and performance metrics, external research and industry benchmarks, professional expertise, stakeholder insights, and ethical considerations. At Technivara, many processes remain paper-based and tradition-led, which increases the risk of biased or outdated decisions. By applying EBP, Sue can provide Bill and the board with objective, data-driven insights that support business expansion. EBP ensures decisions are aligned with organizational strategy, reduces costly errors, and improves workforce planning. Adopting this structured approach would modernize Technivara's people practices and provide credible justification for change in a growing, competitive electronics market. Technivara is experiencing sustained growth and preparing for expansion, which increases operational complexity and workforce demands. However, existing paper-driven systems limit the organization's ability to capture accurate, real-time data. Without measurable insights, decisions about recruitment, retention, training, and workforce planning may be based on assumptions rather than facts. This exposes the organization to financial and operational risks. Evidence-based practice would enable Sue to present credible workforce metrics to Bill and the board, strengthening strategic discussions. For example, data on productivity, engagement, and absence patterns could highlight areas requiring improvement before expansion. Implementing digital HR systems and analytics tools would allow Technivara to track trends, forecast workforce needs, and align people strategy with business growth. In a competitive electronics industry, data-driven people management is essential for sustainability. One area where Technivara could apply evidence-based practice is recruitment and workforce planning. As the company expands, hiring decisions must be aligned with future skills requirements. By analyzing turnover trends, performance data, and skills gaps, Sue can identify which roles require urgent attention. External labor market research and salary benchmarking would ensure competitive and fair remuneration, reducing attrition risks. Tracking metrics such as time to hire, cost per hire, and quality of hire would provide measurable evidence of recruitment effectiveness. Currently, paper-based systems make it difficult to analyze these trends. Implementing a digital HR information system would allow real-time reporting and forecasting. Using evidence rather than intuition ensures Technivara hires the right talent and supports operational efficiency during expansion. Another practical application of evidence-based practice at Technivara is within learning, development, and performance management. Rather than providing generic training, Sue could analyze appraisal data and productivity metrics to identify specific skills gaps. Employee feedback surveys would offer insight into engagement levels and development expectations. External research on industry best practice could inform technical and leadership training programs. Importantly, measuring return on investment for learning initiatives would demonstrate whether training improves performance, reduces errors, or increases innovation. Linking development programs directly to strategic growth objectives ensures workforce capability supports expansion plans. By presenting measurable outcomes to the board, Sue strengthens the case for modernizing people practices and embedding continuous improvement. To persuade Bill and the board, Sue must present a structured and compelling business case for adopting evidence-based practice. This involves showcasing clear data trends using dashboards, charts, and performance reports that highlight workforce patterns. She should explain the risks of continuing with outdated, paper-driven systems, including compliance risks, inaccurate forecasting, and inefficient decision-making. Demonstrating potential cost savings, productivity improvements, and reduce turnover through evidence-based interventions will strengthen her argument. Importantly, EBP must be positioned not as administrative change, but as a strategic enabler of Technivara's expansion plans. By aligning modern people practices with organizational growth objectives, Sue can show that data-driven decision-making is essential for remaining competitive and sustaining long-term success.